That's us both set up. This is one of my regular locations for camping, wild camping. There I am, I've got the 4x4 tarp and the DD camping hammock. And Rich has got his Ticket to the Moon hammock and his 3x3 tarp, DD tarp. Both rocking the multi-cam today, aren't we?
Got to be done, mate.
Got to be done. A couple of hexamine blocks in there. This Pathfinder skull pot. Very nice. Got the bacon on the go as well. Happy days. Recommend that you go over, visit Rich's channel. It's full of good content. So it's
thank you. Too kind.
No, it's the truth, mate. So if you haven't already viewed his stuff, Black Country Bushcraft, go pop along and give him a thumbs up on his videos if you wouldn't mind, and subscribe. Hit the subscription button for him, please. I'm tripping over my tongue as always. I'm not going to edit this one out.
Yeah, good.
Oh God. Anyway. Cheers to everyone.
Bottoms up. Is that milk off or is that whisker?
Rich's bread.
No, if that's a slice of bread, I'm gander.
Look at the rashers of bacon. They're nearly the size of the frying pan, and now look at the slice of bread.
Well, I do like a good ratio of bacon to the sandwich.
Yes, that works just about right, doesn't it? So we got the bacon full on here. We've got some on. Obviously Rich has got his going. Got some eggs to be cooking too. Got the tea on the go, the coffee. Basically we're having a great time.
We are living the dream, man.
We certainly are. The wind's picking up again, so I've had to get under the tarp and sit in the hammock for a bit. It's the wind chill factor's definitely dropped considerably. But we're alright, we're full of bacon butties. All's good. I think Rich has had a pack of bacon all to himself. Hey Rich?
How are you? Living the dream, mate?
Living the dream. I usually do stealth camping by myself, and luckily I've got to know Rich, Black Country Bushcraft, having a great time, and you can't beat it being outdoors by yourself obviously, but if you can share it with somebody else who's like-minded and like Rich is, it's all good, having a great time, just relaxing and enjoying the beautiful surroundings that we've got here. Nobody's been round really. There was some dog walkers up the path, one of the trails just a bit back, but they can't see in here because from off the trail it's like pitch black if you look into this woodland. So as we all know, I use a lot of DD gear, but Rich has got his DD tarp, as you know, and just looking at his Ticket to the Moon hammock, really impressed with it. What do you reckon to it, Rich?
Sorry, I had a mouthful of bacon. You know what? It's got a rapid deployment.
Yeah.
It's really lightweight.
Yeah.
And that hammock will carry 31.5 stone. So it doesn't matter how big, how small you are.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Is that a double layered hammock, Rich?
No, single layer.
Single layer.
Single layer. It's a double size.
Right. Okay.
So essentially, when you're in it, you can wrap it around you.
Wrap it round.
Sort of cocoon yourself.
Yeah. That's a bit like the DD camping hammock there, then really.
Yeah, very
and obviously,
similar.
the more relaxed, the less tension you got on the hammock, the more material you've got to play with to wrap round you, haven't you? Like
Exactly, mate.
cool
Exactly.
stuff. And you've got the pocket, and you've got the pocket here, haven't you? That it all built-in bag that it all tucks into.
I think a little hip flask in there.
Yeah, really cool. Really impressed with it. You've got treble stitching on there as well. Treble stitched. Lots of breadcrumbs and bits of bacon.
As you can see,
It's huge, isn't it? This is big
size.
size. Look at that. That has got to be bigger than a camping hammock, that has. So I like this idea as well. I don't know what you'd call these as such, but it's almost like something that I'd use at work for banding and strapping down onto a pallet with. That's really cool. And I'd say like the deployment was literally like 2 minutes, if that, to get it up. Very impressive hammock. Decided to get a bit of a campfire going, so it is rather nippy, and it gives us something pretty to look at as well. Bushcraft TV, loving it. Some chill time. So the wind's picked up a lot, so we've put the campfire a fair distance from the tarps. We don't want to be putting any holes in the tarps. So we just sit back and relax now, get some nice embers, and then we can use the campfire to do any cooking or boiling of any water, rather than using the stoves. We've got a couple of joggers or walkers up there, up out on the trail. You can see that, and Rich is watching them. So they can't really see in here. Where is he? He's there somewhere or other. There he is. But there's no worries. They're not going to see us in here, and they've carried on jogging. But where are they? They're there. You see them? they're not going to see in here, like from off the trail. It's pitch black in here, and if they do see us, well, we've got plenty of cups, plenty of tea and water, so they're welcome to a cup of tea with us. A lot of the wood we've used here is dead forest pine. As you know, it burns so fast, so hot, so it's a bit of a high maintenance fire at the moment. But we have got some decent coals to cook on if we want to do any more cooking, but to be honest, we're both pretty full of bacon, bacon and egg, so I'll carry on cutting some wood. Which is still collecting some more. It's so peaceful here today, being like the weather conditions that we've got. There's hardly anybody out. It's even gone quiet with the bird life. Happy days, can't beat it. I hope everybody's well and good, and a big thumbs up to all my subscribers. It's nice to have people, to know people that are so good and so kind. Here's Rich, some more firewood for us. Yeah, I think we've got a boil there. Ain't going to be far off.
Bit of a rolling boil.
Whoa, design. Got some nice thick pieces there to keep it going. Keep it nice and low maintenance, isn't it, Rich?
That's it, mate, that's it.
Keep it nice and low maintenance. So you sit in hammocks and just chill. Not have to
chill out.
Exactly, mate. Well, we've just cut down and added plenty of deadfall to the fire, so we shouldn't have to tend it too much now. That should last a good while. It's going well. We've also built it up at the back a bit to create like a bit of a reflector, heat reflector. So it's all good. So we've got the fire in a configuration where it just feeds itself. As the logs burn down, the next one drops down onto it. So some hammock time and lie back and relax. Still windy. Still we have the odd snow shower, but nothing major. I'd say it's still about 1 degree. It's no colder than that, apart from like you've got the wind chill factor, I suppose. It's having a great time. It's nice when you finally got the fire sorted, and what once was like a high maintenance thing is now become low maintenance. It's well established. You can see like it's going to drop as they burn. The next log will drop down. It's about I'd say about 1 o'clock now, thereabouts. But we're in no rush to get back. We've got about what, a 30-minute walk back out of here. That's like a brisk walk. So there's no urgency in anything now, other than just taking in the surroundings and enjoying that. It's lucky really that we've got the wind blowing up the woods, and any campfire smoke travels up through the woods rather than like out on where the trails are either side. The smoke of the fire is travelling up the woods, so it's like in the trees, so anybody walking past or whatever isn't going to see any signs of a campfire. Really peaceful now. You can hear like the wind blowing through the trees. What I can hear from here is, I don't think the camera will pick it up, it's that I've got like the occasional snowfall on the tarp, I can hear that. I've got the crackling of the fire, and I've also got like the sound of that little stream that's trickling behind me. So it's good on the senses. All's good. All's good at Black Country Camp, Black Country Wild Camp. So we are into spring now, we're early spring, so it'll be good. It'll be good when things start to warm up a bit. And, I think this will be the last of the snow that we see, to be honest. There are definite signs of spring around, but what with it, it's been particularly cold for this time of year. What are we in? January, February, March. So it's particularly cold for then, so it's almost like stunted some of the growth. But daffodils are out, and that's always like a good sign for me. When I see the daffodils out, I know spring's in effect. Can never convey how beautiful it is in the woodlands at any time of the year, but when it's snowing as well, it just takes it to new levels. To be honest with you, we've just been talking about it. We wish we brought our sleeping gear, and we'd have done an overnighter. It's a shame really that we've got to come away from here, but we're going to stay for as long as we can until we start losing light. Got it full on now. Snowflakes are getting bigger, covering the tarps. We're okay, we've got that campfire. Might do something to eat. Yeah, I'm eating snow. Really. Hard to see that. But it is a blizzard out there. Yeah, just about tell. Couldn't have asked for better weather. Wanted to get out in the snow again. I don't know whether they call this the Beast from the East Part 2. Just walking around camp, enjoying ourselves, relaxing. So a lot of the deadfall we got was from old shelters that had been built, like a lean-to that had obviously been put up years and years ago. It was of a poor state and it was all collapsing in on itself anyway, so a lot of the firewood was from that, and all we had to do was chop it down, cut it down. So really glad that we got out today, having a smashing time. Been thinking about getting a pistol crossbow for when I come out here to have a bit of target practice. I think it'd be a good idea. I think either that or a slingshot catapult. But I like the idea of pistol crossbows. Jack Striker recently purchased one, and he demonstrated it, did a good demonstration in his yard. I was very impressed with it. Not 100% accurate, but on the day that he was actually using it, Jack, the weather was pretty windy, so obviously that's going to affect your accuracy. But yeah, a pistol crossbow I think out here would be a great thing to have. I keep on shaking the snow off the top. A couple of cyclists going past. Totally unaware of us in here. Look at that, proper blizzard. Weather's absolutely crazy today. It's a mixed bag, all right. One minute the sun's out, the next it's absolutely blowing a gale and it's snowing. Crazy. Look at the top now. So give it a couple of minutes, we'll have blue sky and the sun will be out. Well, strange weather. Fire's still going though. Yeah, there it is. It's still going strong, but we're not going to add any more to it now. Just let it die back and then douse it, put it out. Yeah, like if you look behind me, it's all blue skies there. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but wow, strange. We got water from the little stream, the little babbling brook there, and we made sure the fire was fully doused, fully out. Spread the coals, and we got some wet moss, and obviously, as you can see, we've laid it on top. There's no trace, no litter left, nothing. Just some patches where the tarps kept us out the elements, out the snow, and that's it. We're all good to go. Well, it's been great, isn't it, Rich? We've had a great time.
It's been cracking, mate.
Smashing
Frosting day.
So, first of many, I hope. So
Absolutely. Plenty more to come, and overnight next time.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Yes. So I'll put a link to Rich's channel, Black Country Bushcraft, in the description box below. And I wish you all the best. Thanks to the subs, and I hope you're all doing well and everything's okay. So that's Black Country Woodsman, over and out. See you till next time.
See you later.
As you can see, we're in a blizzard again on the way back. We've got about a good half an hour walk in this, but yeah, we're gutted that we can't do an overnighter, but we've got to be grateful that we managed to get out today in this and have a cracking time, and we always look forward to the next. So happy days.